Practicing trading as a full-time career requires a business-like approach. It's not a part-time commitment. You'll need to be in it for the long haul. As an entrepreneur, you have to work hard each and every day, each and every week, sacrificing family time and sleep time. It takes a certain level of craziness to become a full-time trader, but the reward is worth it. In the first few months, you'll need to put in the work, backtesting, learning from your mistakes. Mentors, market research are just few things you'll need to be doing. You'll also need to keep a trading journal to track your progress. The hard work pays off in the long run as you become your own boss. Hey there, Tamir from FIBONACCI'S.com here with the daily market recap. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, and without any further ado, let's see the charts. SPY in the daily pullback continuation. We were at the 460 a few days ago. Now we are at the 448. Needs to hold, otherwise 443. This gap will be next and will get filled because we know that more than 80% of all gaps will get filled. And in my opinion, this gap needs to get filled as soon as possible, and then bulls of SPY will have the power they need for the next leg up. QQQ will be very interesting to see Qs tomorrow, how the Qs will react after Apple and Amazon earnings. For now, Qs are pulling back. We can see lower highs, lower lows since mid of July. Now let's see continuation towards this gap over here, the 380 weekend market is an open gap. Let's see how the Qs will close the week. IWM still moving sideways, 194 holding, 198 is the resistance. The weekly close below the 194, 190 gap will get filled. Dow Jones, we thought the Dow is the strongest of them all in the past few days or so, but we are proven wrong. Dow Jones is going towards this gap at the 350, below it, 348 needs to hold, and then this red trend line to the downside. Dow Jones, same as the SPY, same as the Qs, retracement, pullback, very healthy. Bitcoin, nothing much, as we can see, 29K, still holding. Sideways move till we have a significant move. Nothing much on Bitcoin. Ethereum also 1815 holding. Below it we have 1760 and then 1700s. Apple is going for an open gap to the downside. 187 needs to hold. Otherwise, we have all the levels to the downside, 184.50, 181, and 177. We do have here an open gap at the 176. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you think Apple will close this gap at the 176? Amazon, 6% after hours, after the earnings, 140 is the level now Amazon is trading. Now let's see, 146 is next. Above 146, we are heading towards 159. AMD moving sideways, but if we zoom out, we can see lower highs, some kind of lower lows. 107 needs to hold. Failing to hold, we will have lower lows. Then 101 and 94. Will AMD bulls can break up above and close the week above this white trend line to the upside. Nvidia moving sideways but sliding down. We do have here this high over here, lower high over here. We have low, lower low, and lower lows. So since middle of July, we do have lower lows, lower highs, pullback on Nvidia, very healthy. 430 needs to hold. Below 430, in my opinion, this gap at the 394 will get filled. Meta is next. Meta breaking below this middle trend line, going towards the 305, and we have a gap at the 302, 303. Let's see how Meta will end this week. Google, another doji, another sliding down. Now, as we can see, 130 is the resistance, 126 is the support. Below 126, in my opinion, this gap at the 123 will get filled, and the sooner the better for Google bulls. Overall, Google is in an uptrend. One day, 1 week does not change the overall sentiment. Overall, SPY, Qs, and all the other friends, we are in an uptrend. Microsoft is moving sideways since end of May, as we can see. 328, 327 is holding. Below it, we have this gap at the 315. In my opinion, all these down gaps on the SPY, Apple, Microsoft, Google, all the big names needs to get filled, and then we will have the next leg up going into Q4 of 2023. Tesla trying to hold above the 253. We have here this trend line that shows us that since beginning of July, Tesla, we have lower lows. We also have lower highs. Let's see, a weekly close above 272. Then next week, this gap at the 290 will get filled. Netflix, nothing much. 427 to the downside is the support. Below it, 411. Now 440 to the upside is the resistance. Above it, we are heading towards the gap at the 468. Shopify, another day, another 5% to the downside. Now, as we talked, if you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos, you know this lower white trend line. This lower white trend line needs to hold the support. It held the support since September 2022. As you can see, support all the way. Now it needs to hold once again a support. Otherwise, where price might be heading next? We can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. You can see that the 57 together with this white trend line is the support. Below it, 54. Below it, we are heading towards this gap at the 48 to the downside. Always prepare for both sides. Never be biased. Follow price, use trend lines, and Fibonacci levels to manage your risk. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Check the links in the description below to find your own path for financial freedom. Until the next video, stay safe.